study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. But I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. Well, let's lay down our burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Let's lay down our burdens down by the riverside. Ain't gonna study war no more. 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 But I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. Let's lay down our burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Let's lay down our sword and shield down by the riverside. Ain't gonna study war no more. 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 But I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study war no more. I'm gonna study war no more. I'm gonna study war no more. But I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. I'm gonna study peace some more. Yes, my friends, that is Down by the Riverside, a traditional song that has been sung throughout the ages by so many people who want to lay down our swords and shields, lay down our weapons, lay down our burdens, not study war anymore, but study peace instead. I actually added that adaptation to the chorus, of course, that, yeah, ain't gonna study war no more, but let's study peace. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said something to the effect that those who love peace must be as strategic as those who love war. So thanks for joining this virtual live stream concert today with songs of peace so we can study peace. We can nurture it within our own lives, our own hearts, minds, and bodies. Nurture it in our spheres of influence, wherever we are able to, whenever we are able to. I would love to know that you're here, so if you are here, please say hi in the chat. I think, Jason, we are on YouTube today, right? We're on the live with... We're on YouTube. We're not on Facebook. We are on the Live with Heatherlyn channel, so I'm pulling up the live stream to see if anyone's chatting at me. I love to know you're here. Doug Dooley says, greetings from a rainy, stormy Southwest Indiana. Hello, Doug. Good to see you. David from the UK here watching live. Awesome, David. Thanks for being here. Jason, of course, is also, he's in the chat, but he's also in the room producing this for us. And thank you, Carl, for being here. I do love this Riverside song. And Maine is in the house. All right, my friends. It looks like there's 8 people watching now. So if you haven't said hello yet, I'd love to hear from you.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Yes, Jason. Jason is saying we've got coast to coast, everywhere in between and across the pond, so that's exciting. You are more than welcome to share this video with others, and you are welcome to have other people join you in this live chat as we feel into peace in this time of war, when it seems like every day there's a new affront to humanity, to dignity, to unity and togetherness. I just thought we could probably do well to marinate in some songs of peace today. So we're not doing our traditional soul song Saturday flow. I just have a bunch of songs of peace. You're welcome to sing along at the top of your lungs. You're welcome to sing along in your heart. This is my song, Begin With Me, from Heatherlyn's musical Apothecary album. Even if you don't know it, you'll probably know it soon, so please feel free to sing along. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Let it begin with me. Love and light illuminate the night. Love and light illuminate the night. Love and light illuminate the night. Let it begin with me. May there be a future for every child. Oh, a future for every child. A future for every child. Let it begin with me. Ditto, Doug. Yes, I see that there. Ditto. Let's light a candle together and take a deep breath, breathing in peace into our bodies, into our minds, into our hearts, and lighting this candle for the children of the earth who deserve peace. They do not deserve this terror. They do not deserve for their schools to be bombed. They do not deserve for their parents to be taken away from them. Each and every one of them deserves a future. So, of course, I am definitely thinking of this most recent attack on a school in Iran, and 165 schoolgirls who were buried this week because of American-made bombs, because of what the U.S. and Israel are doing. And As a United States citizen, I am so sorry for what these so-called leaders are doing to bring harm and destruction and fear on the earth. And all of us who are gathered here in this space, I believe we want to do what we can to speak up for peace and to embody peace in our world. And so we open our hearts to the wisdom and the grace of that, to the healing that we can be about. We want to be balms, BALM. We want to be balms of healing. You can't balm the world into peace. You just can't. It's so ridiculous. So we think of the children of the world, and may we, as much as possible, be about bringing peace for them. Some of you who are part of this community, you've heard me dedicate my song, When I Dream, to the children of the world, children who are in war-torn areas, children who also deserve to never be taught hatred. And hatred is something that's only taught. It's not really natural to us. Whoever we are, of every ethnicity, of every creed, of every land, we belong to one another. And as Mother Teresa said, when we don't have peace, it's because we've forgotten that we belong to each other. Mutually. Good morning, Liam. What a joy to see you here today. I know you'll be harmonizing along. So this song, When I Dream, is from the STORYDWELLING album. It's inspired by my childhood trauma. And there's this little part that you're welcome to sing along. The words are peace on earth and in my soul. So let's join our voices and our energies to call in peace on earth and in our souls. Peace on earth and in my soul. 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 When I dream, it's like TV screens are on the inside of my eyelids, but I don't have a remote to take control, to choose my shows. Seems my fears come alive, no matter how hard I try to wake up. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. If trouble comes while I sleep, let there still be only peace. Let there be peace. Sing it. Peace on earth and in my soul. Peace on earth and in my soul. Peace on earth and in my soul. Peace on earth and in my was told you'd never leave. Still I cry, where did you go? No matter how bad I want to believe, yeah. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. Let me wake to greet the sun, wondering where the night went. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. If trouble comes while I sleep, let there still be only peace. Let there be peace. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. Let me wake to greet the sun, wondering where the night went. Now I lay my head down, hoping for surround silence. If trouble comes while I sleep, let there still be only peace. Let there be peace. Peace on earth and in my soul. 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 Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Hey, imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. We'll live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, no. When together for one another we stand. living as one. That, of course, is Imagine by John Lennon. Thank you, Doug, for saying beautiful cover. I recently did a premiere on the power of imagination to bring about peace and justice in our world. It was the premiere for my song, We Have a Dream. And in it, I mentioned that there's this ancient Hebrew proverb that says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And it's really kind of a powerful thing because it doesn't say where there is not enough money, the people perish. And it doesn't say where there isn't enough power or influence, the people perish. It says where there is no vision. And there's something to that, right? We have to keep alive in our eyes that vision of what a world of peace and kindness and generosity and sharing and living for this day together, what that looks like. We need to keep that alive in our eyes, yes? So I have another cover song for you. I love this song. I think it's by a few people, or a few people covered it back in the day. Maybe some of you know more about this song than I do. Again, please say hello. I love the live chat here. That's the thing I love the most about our first Saturdays live is hanging out with you live. But even if you're watching the playback, I would love, love, love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your heart for peace today, what's on your mind and heart. Maybe ways that you're finding hope in the midst of these very discouraging and difficult times. Where are you seeing people show up with love and kindness and making peace? I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road. I asked him, where are you going? This he told me. I'm going down to Yasgur's farm. Think I'll join a rock and roll band. I'll dance out on the land. I'll try and set my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Now can I walk beside you? I have come here to lose the smog. I feel just like a cog in something churning. Maybe it's the time of year, maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but life's for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time I got to Woodstock, they were 500,000 strong. Everywhere there were songs and celebrations. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. That is a cover of Woodstock. I think of it as being by Joni Mitchell, but again, I think it's by a few people. Or maybe there's a couple different versions out there. I'm Heatherlyn. This is a Songs of Peace. First Saturdays live. We always go live on the first Saturday of the month for our Soul Song Saturday show, or once in a while I just turn it into a virtual concert. And a sing-along, of course, you're welcome to sing along where you are. You're more than welcome to invite others to join you in the live chat. You're more than welcome to share this, share the goodness. I know a lot of us feel the heaviness of these times where so many of us do not want war. No, we actually want unity, and we want health care, and we want peace, and oh my goodness, we don't want war. I have a couple newer original songs for you today. And Jason is mentioning that maybe I could check the chat. Oh, okay, so Doug is clarifying. Okay, so we've got some notes on Woodstock, the song. Liam says it was written by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and Doug is saying she did write it, covered by many. So jury's still out, it looks like, on who actually wrote it. But most importantly, what?
Love that song, and your version is beautiful.
Oh, did I need to scroll down? I don't know. Oh yes, Liam saying, love that song and your version is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I love that song as well. So now I'd love to share with you a couple of newer songs. Not too many people have heard these songs. One is Soul Force. It's inspired by Gandhi's nonviolent action for peace and justice, for justice and peace through it. And, you know, his idea of soul force is that the power of love and truth and, you know, just standing up for that, that is more powerful than any form of violence. So I actually don't really say soul force anywhere in the song. It's inspired by him. So I call it my soul force song. I wrote it for a yoga class I did to embody that soul force. And there's a really simple, fun part that I would love for you to sing along. It just goes, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. So you're welcome to add your rhythms, your bass, Liam, if you're playing along, and your voices. And may we embody this, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Oh, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Oh, my soul is a fire that illuminates truth to power, wisdom to navigate. My feet are sure in the rising flood. Steady my gaze, dance in the mud, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Oh, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Oh, name what you feel, breathe it out. Resilience and doubt, rooted deep down, rising up tall, get back up again whenever we fall. Yeah, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Even when they try to shut our mouths closed, you and me, we are free down to our bones. In the face of violence, we stand for life, grounded in great love that liberates us all. Are you ready? Even though it's heavy, are you ready to rise? Ready to rise, ready to shine. Oh, let me be a channel of goodness. Oh, let me be, let me be, let me be. The darker the night, the brighter the stars glow onward in hope. Light gleams from your scars. The brave, tender heart is the wisest of all. Can you hear it beat? Can you feel it call? Yeah, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Oh, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Oh, courage in the face of injustice, yeah. Love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Oh, love, joy, peace, togetherness. Let me be a channel of goodness. Let me be a channel of goodness, yeah. Courage in the face of injustice. Oh, let me be a channel of goodness. Yes, you and me, my friends, may we be channels of goodness. David is here from the UK saying, just been at a retreat where we talked a lot about peace activist Thich Nhat Hanh. David, I would love to hear more about that. That sounds amazing. I was just thinking about Thich Nhat Hanh. He said that our enemy is not one another. Our enemy is hatred and violence and discrimination and fear. Our enemy is not one another. Our enemy is hatred and violence and discrimination and fear. Those are the things we're fighting against. It's not one another. It's not flesh and blood. It's not other human beings that we're fighting against. We're fighting against these principalities and powers of fear and hatred and violence and discrimination. And so you and I, to be channels of goodness, we are not about fear. We are about courage and love. We are not about hatred. We are about love. We are not about violence. We are about peaceful, kind action. And we are not about discrimination. We are about equality. Yes? Yes. So that song, Soul Force, is unrecorded and unreleased. My patrons have a recording of it, a video of it at least. If you feel like those kinds of songs are important, if you feel like the writing of these songs are important, and then the recording and releasing of them to the world, if you feel like that's important, we would encourage you to consider becoming part of the movement of this music at patreon.com/Heatherlyn Music. We need to grow that community to be able to record these and release them to the world. So we invite you to consider joining on a monthly basis, become a part of fueling the movement for hope and healing and humanity. The more we can grow this community and gather those resources, the more we'll be able to record and release those songs. I have another brand new one for you. It's a song of freedom. Right now, I'm calling it Friend or Foe. It's still so new. Again, patrons who subscribe and support monthly heard it first, along with just a handful of people that I shared it with for an art opening here in this chapel space where I am the resident musician. We have an art viewing here, some photographs of a friend of mine, Chris Tolmety, who is sharing photographs from his travels to Israel and Palestine. And he and I are sharing stories every Sunday during worship of our encounters there, what we saw, what we witnessed, what we learned, the people we met. And as many of you know, I went to the West Bank. I accepted an invitation to be part of a delegation there almost 2 years ago. And I wanted to see for myself the truth. I wasn't really into one side being right or wrong. I wasn't into really being right myself. I just wanted to see for myself the truth, the reality of the situation. And I learned and I saw an infrastructure of apartheid. I saw systemic oppression of the Palestinian people. And of course, you and I, we care about collective liberation, about peace and freedom for Israelis, for Palestinians, for Iranians, for U.S. citizens, for all of us everywhere, for all people everywhere. And for peace to be possible, there must be justice, there must be equality. The barriers to peace that we must remove are oppression, right? Those are the things and that's what it means to be a peacemaker. And so often when we're naming injustice, we're called divisive, but that is just ridiculous. We are talking about removing barriers to love, removing barriers to peace. So we have to face the facts. Even if we wish it weren't true, we have to face the facts so that we can remove those barriers of oppression, those barriers of violence. So this next song is my brand new song that I wrote for Palestine and for collective liberation, for freedom and for peace for all of us. And I think it reflects the heart of my Palestinian friends who, even though they spoke with clarity about the oppressive systems and how those need to be changed, removed, reformed, they always also spoke with deep conviction about living with peace with all their neighbors, whether Jewish, Christian, or Muslim. Always were speaking up for their freedom to simply live their lives, to have freedom of movement, freedom of equal rights, to have water, to have basic dignity. So this is Friend or Foe. I'm seeking freedom, freedom to live my life. Oh, freedom, my fate to decide. Freedom from fear and doubt, and just to move about, standing in dignity. We are humanity. Oh, friend or foe, hear me now. We can rise above the wall. Friend or foe, come together, make our world a better place. Tear down division, dissolve all hate for freedom. I'm seeking freedom, freedom to speak my mind. Oh, freedom from all this violence and strife. Freedom for peace in my home with my family. We stand in our dignity. We are humanity. Let us be strong from this devastation. Oh, freedom. I'm seeking freedom, freedom of equal rights. Oh, freedom, where water flows aright. Freedom to live God's design. We are good and kind, standing in dignity. We are humanity. Let us be strong in love, all of us equal, no one below or above. Palestine, no exception, rooted in liberation, rise in recovery from this devastation. Oh, friend or foe, hear me now. We can rise above the wall. Friend or foe, come together, make our world a better place. Tear down divisions, dissolve all hate for freedom. Oh, freedom, freedom, freedom. Yes, my friends, that is my new song for Palestine and for collective liberation, all of us to be free and at peace with equality. The only way we can truly live into the unity that is inherently ours is by setting up systems of equality. That is living love out loud, that justice. Thank you, Liam, saying, great song, freedom. Yes, our anthem today is for peace and for freedom. All right, I think, wow, we are coming down the home stretch here in this hour together. I have 3 more songs for you. I really felt on my heart the U2 song, Peace on Earth. And I don't know it by heart, but it is, it's so good, you know, it's reminiscent of another time of conflict, another place that has learned a lot about recovering from war and turmoil and inner strife and conflict, the troubles in Northern Ireland, and U2 wrote a really powerful song about it. So this is Peace on Earth by U2. Heaven on earth, we need it now. I'm sick of all of this hanging around, sick of the sorrow, sick of the pain, sick of hearing again and again that there's gonna be peace on earth. Where I grew up, there weren't many trees. Where there was, we'd tear them down and use them on our enemies. break you, and you become a monster. So the monster will not break you. It's already gone too far. You said that if you go in hard, you won't get hurt. Jesus, can you take the time to throw a drowning man a line? Peace on earth. Tell the ones who hear no sound, whose sons are living in the ground. Peace on earth. No who's are wise, no one cries like a mother cries for peace on earth. She never got to say goodbye, to see the color in his eyes. Now he's in the dirt. Peace on earth. They're reading names out loud over the radio. All the folks the rest of us won't get to know. Sean and Julia, Gareth, Ann and Brita, their lives are bigger than any big idea. Jesus, can you take the time to throw a drowning man a line? Peace on earth. Tell the ones who hear no sounds, whose sons are living in the ground. Peace on earth. Oh, Jesus, in that song you wrote, the words are sticking in my throat. Peace on earth. Hear it every Christmas time, but hope and history won't rhyme. So what's it worth? Peace on earth. 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 Oh, peace on earth. Peace on Earth by U2. I don't know about you, but I find it really interesting to take a look at the stories from places where people have been recovering from colonization, decolonizing, where people have been working through conflict, civil war, genocide, apartheid, and learning from those stories. I have two more songs, but they're both original. One is How Long from Heatherlyn's musical Apothecary album, that album that so many of you supported to make happen almost 3 years ago now. You can find that album on Bandcamp or wherever you stream your music. You can download it from Bandcamp, gift it. We appreciate that. And then the final song will be my song, May Peace Embrace, another unrecorded song. And, you know, Carl asked me the other day, when will there be a sequel to Heatherlyn's musical Apothecary album? And I appreciate that question so much because I've been thinking about it a ton. Even back when we did that album, there were some songs that I wanted to record then that just didn't kind of make the cut for the budget and the resources we had. And I just keep thinking, you know, if we could grow this Patreon community and gather some more monthly resources, maybe at some point on a more regular basis, we could record one song at a time and release it. It usually takes about $1,500 to record a song. And roughly, give or take, it could be $1,000, it could be $2,000. So I just wonder if maybe we could grow the Patreon community to bring in maybe double what it is now to be recording these songs on a more regular basis. I hope so. I would love that. I feel like these songs deserve that, and I feel like the world deserves to have them. So Jason and I, we always are doing what we can, We have been doing this for a couple of decades now, whether or not the resources are there. And we're so appreciative of our patrons. Thank you so much for believing in us and supporting artistry and creativity. So let's light one more candle and take another breath before I do these last two songs. I want to light this candle for the peacemakers and say, blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are the nurturers, the tenders, the caregivers. Blessed are the healers, the artists and creators, those who create rather than destroy. And also blessed are those who tear down systems of injustice and violence and oppression. Blessed are those who remove the barriers to peace. Blessed are those who seek to live love every moment of their lives. Blessed are the peacemakers, the healers, the caregivers, the teachers, the lovers. Blessed are those of us who persevere in that conviction. Even in these times, may you be heartened and encouraged to be the one that you have been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. This is up to us. Here's my song, How Long? May it hold space for your lament and your longing. How long must we wait for justice? How long must we wait for peace? How long till scales fall from our eyes so we can truly see? When will waters of forgiveness flow, restoring life to this wilderness? Wash away injustice, let prisoners go free. How long, how long, how long, how long, how long? Bring comfort to the brokenhearted, relief to the distressed, beauty in the place of ashes, lightness for this heaviness. Oh, when will come the year of Jubilee, when all our debts will be released? When will factions dissipate and enemies make peace? How long, 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 how long? May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace, may peace embrace. Let love lift us up each other. Let love lift us up as we lift up each other. Let love lift us up as we lift up each other. Let love lift us up. Let love lift us up. May grace be our song as we dance with each other. May grace be our song as we dance with each other. May grace be our song as we dance with each other. May grace be our song. May grace be our song. May hope keep us strong as we stand with each other. May hope keep us strong as we stand with each other. May hope keep us strong as we stand with each other. May hope keep us strong. May hope keep us strong. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace. May peace embrace. Let love lift us up. Let love lift us up. May grace be our song. May grace be our song. May hope keep us strong. May hope keep us strong. Peace to you and through you. Much love to you and through you. Let's shine our lights. See you again soon.